Hello everyone, we're here with an O'Brien update. This old guy came in on Tuesday. He was one of two of the old gentlemen at auction. This dude had the really bad sleds, especially on that front right. Our farrier went ahead and worked on him and did as much corrective work as he could in one day. Obviously you can't move a mountain when they're that bad, but he's getting there. Unfortunately, this guy is over 20, probably closer to like 24-ish per our veterinarian, but he was diagnosed with wobblers, and we have kind of a unique situation when it comes to neurologic horses here. Insurance-wise and liability-wise, they are pretty dangerous in terms of just being unsteady a lot of times in their hind end, and so it's not a situation where we can keep the horses around here for too long. So in his case, we are looking for one last good home, but we do have quite a few other neuro horses who don't have symptoms as bad as him, but they're also looking for one last good home as well. In some of their cases, they're not as severe, and so they could probably go on to live pretty good, normal lives in a controlled environment. But here we run into the trouble that we've got lots of kids and lots of volunteers, and having a neurologic issue doesn't go over well in terms of liability, because they can, fall out from under themselves at any time. So it sounds very extreme. I kind of giggled and rolled my eyes at the same time when I heard it, but I completely understand, risk management wise, where people are coming from in that realm of things. So where that puts us with Mr. O'Brien is he's looking for one last good home where he can go and hang out and be spoiled. He does have soundness issues and steadiness issues that unfortunately can exacerbate the fact that he does have a little bit of a naughty presence in terms of ground manners. So he's not aggressive or mean or anything. He just can kind of walk all over you if you're not careful and you don't tell him to knock it off. So it would need to be someone that has a bit of experience under their belt who can tell him, to get off of him. Or what have you. But if you're interested in this old guy, we would love to see him go home with somebody and have a good last home. Part of our One Last Good Home program is that we will cover end-of-life costs up to $350. So if you're willing to give him one last good home, we're willing to help cover the majority of euthanasia and removal costs. So if you're interested in that, just email us at adoptions@highcaliber.org, and we do have several other One Last Good Home candidates who are neuro as well, and we'll be doing a post on all of them here in the next couple of days, trying to find them some homes. So I don't know if this guy has maybe PSSM, but I've watched, he's had some muscle triggers. If you were watching the one that just kind of happened right now in the hind end and started shaking on his sheath. Also, if he turns around here, you might see it on his back hind quarter. It sometimes can. It's not doing it right now, but I think it was at the very beginning of this video. You can see where it kind of all tenses up and he gets little folds up in that thigh area, for lack of a better word, using a layman term. Anyways, that's O'Brien. That's your update. A little bit of a ramble, but you haven't met him before, and we've kind of had to take a few days to see how he was going to do, but he definitely does battle with neurologic issues. So we're going to go ahead and let him get back to his dinner, and thank you guys very much for helping us to get him out of the auction on Tuesday. Have a good evening.